Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy full moon in Sagittarius. Last night through Tuesday, we have our strawberry moon in Sagittarius, giving us curious, exploratory, optimistic energy. Can't say I'm really feeling it. I don't have a lot of Sag in my chart, so I'm not feeling it too much. Feeling kind of tired. Hi. I was just trying to figure out happy full moon. Oh, nice. Are you guys, anybody with Sagittarius in their chart? Are you guys feeling it? What are you feeling? I am trying to figure out super chat and I haven't figured it out yet. So if anybody knows, yeah, I'm feeling so drained. If anybody knows how to do super chat stuff, that would be helpful. Yeah, full moon can really make people feel tired though too. It either is really energizing or it's very tiring. Also, we had what did we have the other day? Oh, we had the moon in Scorpio opposite Uranus, I think. So we've all just been feeling like that Scorpio energy, like it's just so much emotionally. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot has been going on. It's been crazy. That's real. Sag rising. I'm literally looking so bomb on the outside, but on the inside, I feel like the card I keep drawing, the Hermit. I know, isn't it? Okay, so all of us are feeling drained. Yeah, because everywhere I'm like, get ready. Like, you're going to be feeling crazy going out on the town. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm so tired. Oh, that would make sense too, because Pluto, that's Scorpio's planet. Sorry, for people watching later, I need to read this. Me and my crush both have Sag and Pluto, and me and my crush have been more open and honest with each other and our feelings toward each other. Yeah, because, that can bring dark things to light because Pluto is Scorpio's planet. Taurus with a Sag moon. Okay, that would make sense why you're tired and then also energized. Sorry, I can't hardly even focus. I have a brain fog. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the process of cleaning my apartment. It's still pretty messy, but I'm also leaving on a trip tomorrow, and I'm packing or trying to pack and trying to make sure that I come home to a clean house because I really, really hate. I really hate coming home to a dirty, like messy place. So, trying to do that. And then at the end of it, if it really is clean, then I will do my Palo Santo. I would really like to do that. Did all my dishes. My dishes I have to hand wash them, so I did all my dishes. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Leo. I'm really trying to figure out this super chat thing, but I guess I'll have to figure out. Next week, I'm not sure if I can do, let me look. I'm not sure if I can do the live chat on Sunday next week because I'm going to be coming home from a trip. Is Sunday the 22nd? No. Okay, I'll be able to do it. Sunday's the 20th. I'll be able to do the chat with you guys next week, so never mind. I'm Scorpio sun, but air dominant, so I'm already talkative. Imagine my Pluto and Sag, too. I've been so tired, but also talking so much. Yeah. Yes, I am a Leo. August 19th is my birthday. What can we talk about today? I kind of wanted to talk about loneliness and dealing with loneliness, but I know that's kind of emo, and I was like, that's kind of against the whole theme of this full moon, but I'm just feeling, I don't know. I'm not good at being alone. I have that Leo energy. When I'm left to my own devices, I just don't know what to do besides like go shopping and spend all my money. Like, I don't know. I like being alone when I want to be alone. When I am forced to be alone, it's really hard for me. Yeah, loneliness. You're so right. Loneliness is really hard during Gemini season. Yeah. My nephew just left for the army today. Wow. How old is your nephew? Yeah, I'm just not like, I'm not lonely. Well, that's good, Wendy. I'm happy to hear that. I am. Gemini with a Sagittarius moon sign. My mom is a Capricorn as well. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Gemini and Capricorn. With that Sag moon, yeah. My mom is a Capricorn with a Gemini moon, which is like, what? Like, so unstable. Not that she's unstable, but that combination is like, what? Hi, Crystal. What's up? My nephew 17. Wow. Wait. No, I was asking about Cole's nephew. 19. 19, I see. Wow, what a brave guy. I'm a lonely Taurus. Hi, lonely friends. How about Virgo and Capricorn? About what? Like, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm very close to Leo suns. I'm a Leo moon as well. Also talk about what resonates right now. I love hearing about whatever you want to talk about right now. All right. Ever thought you'd be a better astrologer than a singer? No, because I'm not an astrologer. And I think I'm a great singer. I think that's my strongest thing. I'm an entertainer. I'm a YouTube video maker, a content creator, but I don't think I would ever want to be an astrologer professionally. Like, I would not want to have a store where people come in and I just do chart readings all day. It's not my passion that way. Connecting with people and entertaining is my passion. I think that's why I like making YouTube videos, because it's entertainment. So there's the filming and the editing and being able to be creative that way. But thanks that you think I'm good at this thing. Who suffers loneliness the most? Leo suns or moons? Leo moons. Leo moons. Virgo and Capricorn compatibility. Earth and Earth, it's going to be hard to balance those energies. They're both very critical. Virgo's a little more selfless than Capricorn. Capricorn is like, I have my path and I'm going down it, and that, they got the blinders on. So traditionally not that compatible. I always feel bad. You guys ask, and I know you want me to probably say so compatible, or else you would word it in a different way. But, on paper, no, not really compatible. Do you play any instruments? Yes, I play violin, piano, and guitar, all of them at this point. Probably not an expertise level. I used to be really good at violin. It was my first instrument. I started playing that before I even started like singing. And then piano and guitar, just enough to be able to write songs. She's a banging singer. Thank you. Gemini sun, Aquarius moon. As a guy, I think that's bad for me because I'm emotional. I wouldn't actually think that was emotional at all, because those are both air signs. So I would think that you are not very emotional. Libra sun, Cancer moon, and Capricorn rising. I've been emotionally all over the place. Yeah, that's what it is. How do I deal with my big three, Aqua, Virgo, and Leo? Now I'm understanding that's what big three means: sun, moon, and rising. I don't know. I don't deal. I'm really not an expert. I'm just figuring this whole life thing out, and I don't know, man. But I feel you. Why Leo moons? Because being a Leo is so much more, I think, really ingrained in the emotional level. And I think loneliness has to do with deep emotion. Loneliness is not just like a stupid thing. That might just be like, ooh, I'm bored. Boredom is a surface thing. Loneliness is deep. And loneliness has to do with that deep emotional world that you might not even show to other people. And Leo moons also, thinking of them, I get that vision of the performer on the stage and everyone's watching them and they still feel so lonely. And they just want to be loved and appreciated. And sometimes I feel like Leo, it's never enough, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's the Leo identity it's so much more of a part of their identity. Like I'm a Leo sun, but that's the only Leos. I only have the sun in Leo. So really I'm really not that much of a Leo. My Virgo's in the Virgo ascendant, Libra in the first house. So really I'm more of like a Virgo Libra energy, if anything. So I think Leo moons, it's just more about their emotion. And what musical would you like to star in next? I would love to be in Les Mis. I also heard they're making a Selena musical, like about Selena Quintanilla, and I want to be Selena. So I'm manifesting it. My brother doesn't have any water in his tropical chart, the planets at least. Yeah, he's definitely in a house, but I love him and we get along. But I was telling him about his chart and he's a Sag, so he was kind of interested. Okay. What does a full moon in Sag mean? It just means it depends for each person. I was just telling everyone that I've been feeling really drained just because of things that have led up to this, though. Like also the moon was just in Scorpio. So, and that drains me like that, because I'm pretty sure my Pluto's in Scorpio. That just like knocked me out. So I'm exhausted, but full moon in Sagittarius, it's a great time to meet new people, really go out on the town. Full moons in general are more about being social, but I am the opposite. New moons make me want to be social and things like that. And full moons make me want to, it's so much energy that I just need to shut off. Also, because I think I have Mars in Cancer. So I'm just like, but there's a ton of info on today's strawberry moon, as they say, if you just Google it. Aries Scorpio compatibility, they're going to knock heads a lot, and both very stubborn and on paper not compatible, really. It's strong personality. And Scorpio could be like, why are you so insensitive to the Aries? And Aries is like, oh my God, stop dwelling on everything. You're such a bummer all the time. My main account got blocked. Oh, I don't know what your main account is. I'm not sure how to fix that. I'm sorry. Sorry, those moderators were wild. Sometimes I feel like rising and moon have more impact or oomph than sun. 1,000%. I'm not like a diehard, like I'm a Leo. That's what kills me. Like when people are like, I freaking hate, I don't know why I'm using that accent, but they comment like, screw Leos. I hate them all. Like, of course you're Leo trash. And I'm like, literally, I don't think I'm that much of an obvious Leo unless I'm like, ooh, Leo moment, and I say it out loud, or people have not ever guessed that I'm a Leo, except in college I was at a party and I was like telling a story and everybody was listening and I was being animated because I don't know, I felt confident at that time. But like, I really don't think I am a typical Leo. Like, I definitely think moon sign especially is strong. Are you a political person? Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm not a politician, but I have strong political views. Yes, been manifesting positive things, but mostly I'm a positive person. Like I'm such a baddie and I'm making so much money. Yes. I mean, I tried to manifest some money last new moon. It worked because I was like, oh my God, I need to manifest money in my life like yesterday. And it worked. It worked. What's your most embarrassing moment in high school? One time I was with my boyfriend in high school and we were like kissing or something. And I was afraid that okay, this is so personal. It was at a time when I was not wearing tampons. Like I was young. I was like still wearing pads. And I was afraid like that it was going to leak or something. And instead of saying like, excuse me, I have my period, I need to like go to the bathroom 1 second, I literally said, I have homework, I have to go, and left his house. And he was like, what's the matter? And I just wouldn't tell him for hours. And then he was like, are you on your period? Like, I know what biology is, like, what the heck? But girls are really raised, or like with our surroundings, we were really taught to be very, very ashamed of that, and that it's kind of gross and that you don't talk about it. Even me just being like, I'm going to open up about this. Like, what? I have a period. Like, so do many other people. So yeah, my embarrassing moment was that I was embarrassed to have a period. And instead of being like, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom and take care of this, I was like, I have to go home. Like, bailing on the whole date night because travesty. My birthday's today and it's a full moon. Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that. But at least you have this account, so that's good. What country would you want to visit if you went to Europe again? Thoughts on Belgium? I almost went to Belgium, but I didn't end up going. When I was in Amsterdam, we almost went to Belgium, and then we just didn't have enough time. But what country would I like to visit, like a new one? Definitely Belgium. Also, I could practice my French, but you guys also speak Flamand, right? Flamand? Flemish? And another country, Germany. No, I've been to briefly. I flew into the Munich airport, but Germany. No, excuse me. What house is your moon in? I want to say the 12th. Let me double check. The CoStar app, by the way, you guys have to be careful because it's not accurate. It's telling me that I'm a Libra rising, which I am not. So be careful looking at the houses on that. I would much prefer you guys go to, astro.com or whatever. Let me look. Okay, here we go. My moon is in the 5th house. Tips on sustaining yourself financially when wanting to become a professional actor. It takes a while. I mean, especially if you're in a city like LA, New York, London, it's going to take a while for you to really break into that scene. It's going to take a while for you to get a great agent. So do whatever you have to do to sustain life, to be able to pay your bills, to be able to pay your rent. Don't, have other sources of income always, because even when, like me, is making a living as a professional actor, there are months like now that I am not in a show, I'm not doing a commercial, and it's like, well, you got to have something to live off of when you're not doing that. So it's like YouTube, dog sitting, content creation, my Instagram, some of my like sponsored posts, things like that. Otherwise, like I would have no money. So find other skills that you have, because you obviously have them. So tired. And tap into those. But that's a great question. Do you not answer questions like that? Oh, about your chart? Yeah, I do. But I do these all the time. And so I just skip to other questions. I don't really do, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just was like, I've been doing chart readings all day. So I'm like, let me get to some other topical questions. Yeah. We speak French, Flemish, it's Dutch, but a bit different. Yeah, we also speak German, but that's a smaller part of Belgium. Cool. I'm an Aquarius girl, and I find myself awkwardly attracted to a Taurus male that awkwardly is not eager on showing any commitment feels towards me, despite the fact that I kind of know he's into me too. Oh, well, is it worth it? Because if he's not showing you he likes you, like, is that worth it? The Sagittarius full moon is making me just say what I want to say without filtering. Usually I'm like, let me like try to find a way to put this, but if he's not, I mean, don't you want someone who's like shouting from the rooftops that they like you? Have you ever been to Israel? And if not, would you be interested in coming? No, I have not been. Yes, I would be very interested in coming to Israel. Sagittarius woman with a Leo man compatibility. You guys are going to probably have some real strong, or they're probably going to have some real strong arguments. They're both really stubborn. They have their set opinions, and it's going to be a battle of I know better. No, I'm right. But like sexual energy, romantic energy, going out energy, going to be super, super hot. I met Gio. I met Gio 3 years ago, and I think it didn't take any dates. It was like the first time I met him that I knew that I was, like, by the end of our first rehearsal, I knew I was in love with him. And then our first date, he was my boo thing. Our first date, or our second date together, we said we loved each other. So yeah, it was a whirlwind. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Yeah, you need someone who's going to shout it from the rooftops. What is it about females that drives Taurus male crazy in the blink of an eye? Females, like women in general? Their bodies, I guess. I don't know. How did you get interested in astrology? I've always been interested in magic and the occult, and also human psychology and human behavior. And so astrology just combines the two. And so I think in high school, I had a friend who was really interested in astrology, and she was really she really knew how to talk about it. So she got me interested in it, and then I started reading books. And in college, I had another friend who was interested in it. And then YouTube, I discovered the YouTube astrology community, and then I just kept learning, and I'm still learning to this day. How do you find an agent, or how do you know if she's a good one? Okay, so you find I looked up best theater, like stage theater agents in LA, because I have high standards, and I was like, I deserve the best. I deserve to reach really high. So I met with two of them. One of them I had been emailing for 3 years, his secretary, before he got back to me, his assistant rather. And finally, it was just so funny. He was like, hey, Gabriella, da-di-da-di-da has a time for you to meet, and he has agreed to meet with you. Come in. So I did, and actually, I just didn't feel that we were a good fit. He told me I was matronly, and I mentioned different theaters and different roles that I wanted to play, because I obviously, you want to talk about your goals. Your agent, you're the product that they're selling and they're doing connections with. So you want to talk about your goals. And I said, these are the roles I want to play. This is where I want to work. This is where I see myself going. And for some of those, he said, I don't see you as that. I would never send you in for that. I would never send you in for that. Why are you not in New York? LA doesn't have a lot of theater. Interesting. Well, you're not going to get a lot of work. And I saw that as him telling me, I can't get you work. So I was like, okay. And then calling me matronly and just not nice. I didn't feel good talking to him. And then I met with another agency, which actually a lot of agencies don't take solicitations, or if that's the right word, they don't take unsolicited material. So they don't want you to just email them your stuff. It's not going to be received well, or they don't even have a public email. But I found an email at this agency that had a really good reputation, and I was like, I'm just going to take the risk. And I emailed, I said, this is my recent role. I was Miriam in Prince of Egypt. I was in the regional debut of Matilda. I worked here. I did this. I sent videos. I worked with Steven Schwartz. I just kind of was like, okay, let me just put my resume quickly in these paragraphs, and maybe she'll get back to me. And I think that day she was like, yeah, come in for a meeting. And meeting with her and the team, I just was like, they are going to take care of me. I mean, the way that they were speaking to me, it seemed like my potential to them was endless, and they were excited to work with me, and they were going to make big things happen. And I felt like they wanted to work for me as much as I wanted to do the hard work. So it was a fit, and I signed with them. And I'm very glad that I took meetings, because with my commercial agent, who I don't even think we have a contract anymore, I just took it because my other agency dropped me because I got pink hair, and it was like a guy who was like 24 who was dealing with I don't know, man. They were stupid. So then I went to another agency because I was desperate for work and I just signed to them. And they literally like won't respond to emails half the time. They don't call me back half the time. They're never sending me in for jobs, never. And there's commercial auditions that happen in LA every single day that I could be going in for. So that's BS. I think my contract is up with them anyway. I wish I would have taken several meetings so that I would have known how they worked. But I was green, I was new to the city, and I was really desperate to have another commercial agent. But now I'm like, I'm going to sign to the agency that I do theater work with too, because agents can really hold you down actually, because you're in a contract with them. So like, if they're not doing the work for you, you're screwed. It sucks. What does all your natal chart reading entail? Well, I just finished some, and it's basically me looking at your chart and answering questions that you might have, pointing out important things, but I need to take a break from doing them right now. I am just kind of overwhelmed with life, and I need to take care of myself. So I have finished up the readings, and I'm not going to take on any more right now. I could do like quick, like little, if like I'm going to do maybe an Instagram thing where if you like Venmo me $5, I'll go through something really quick and post it on my Instagram for you, describing like answering a few questions. But it's emotionally exhausting, and it's like almost like it's just so much astrology. And like I said, like I'm not just an astrologer. And so just, I need to take a break from it. Gabriella, can I put on you? I'm just going to say no. Best exfoliant you use. I actually ran out of my physical exfoliant, so I've been using chemical exfoliants. I like Honeymoon Glow, I think it's called, Sunday Riley. It's a serum. And then also I love the Peter Thomas Roth exfoliating wipes. It's a 2-step, and I love those. So those are my favorite. I asked my mom what time I was born. She'd say in the morning. Unfortunately, the rising sign changes every 2 hours, so you kind of need to know the time. Favorite book at the moment. I still love the Discovery of Witches. It's what is the trilogy? The All Souls trilogy by Deborah Harkness. My favorite series. So if you, it's just so good. It's a book. The first book is called A Discovery of Witches. But right now, I just finished Sputnik Sweetheart, not just, but the last book I read last month was Sputnik Sweetheart by Haruki Murakami, who's my other favorite author. And I'm going to start, I have 2 books on my shelf by him that I'm going to start over vacation. So anything Murakami. What are the best series and or movies on Netflix that you like right now? I like Dead to Me. That was great. I like The Office. I watch The Office every day. I like that movie. What was it called? Oh, I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. Are you writing more songs? Yes. Yes. And I have a lot of music that is ready for release. It's just a little complicated. Why do you look familiar? I don't know. How has Gemini season been treating you? Honestly, the past 3 months have been like a punch to the gut. Gemini season has been fun. I've been like making a lot of videos and being very productive and trying to be more social, but just in general, I'm just like, it's whipping me all over the place. Thank you, Timberly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to take care of myself because on one hand, I hate coming on here and being like, meh, meh, meh. Usually, like, I'm talking like this, but it's just been tough. I'm not going to go into it, but it's just been really tough. So just trying to take it easy so I don't burn out. Hopes that people will tell them all the ways they're a typical Leo. I don't need to get attention. I already get attention. Was that directed towards me? I like the color of your nails. Thank you. They're blue and sparkly. Favorite men's fragrance. I love Bleu de Chanel. Chanel Egoiste. Chanel makes really good fragrances for men. Also, Louis Vuitton makes great fragrances for men. Obsessed. So good. Thoughts on astrology versus science. I don't have the brain power to go into this right now, but astrology isn't like magic. It's not like made up magic. It was used, it's essentially sky geometry basically. And it's like people like astrology versus the Bible. I'm like, do you know that the three wise men, one of them was in his like astrologer. That's how they knew how to find baby Jesus. Like astrology has been around for years and years. Astrology, the planets are science, right? So the moon has an influence over the tides. That's what we know from science. Why would it not, since we're made up of so much water, why would it not have an influence on humans? I see astrology and science like this. Astrology to me is not like magic or like made up, like God versus science. It's not that to me. What is something you thought you'd grow out of but haven't? Biting my cuticles. What else? Being extremely critical of myself. And not having any calves. I have no calf muscles. This is it. Once you said you have a Cancer Mars, I have that placement too. How can I learn to deal with my emotions better because I'm a mess? I never said I was an expert at dealing with my chart. Unfortunately, I wish I were. Right? Journal, and just at least be in touch with them so that when your emotions are feeling really high, they don't just come out in spilling out. But mine do that too, man. It's just the struggle. What's my skin type? Combination right now, but dehydrated. Thank you, Maria. I loved your songs Miss You Most and Forbidden Fruit. Yeah, I want to release more. I have a lot of songs that I did with Geo, so I hope that I can release those soon. When you first started your channel, what would you say was your target audience? Makeup, young makeup interested women. I wanted a makeup channel. Music will be a part of your soul forever. That's correct, yes. Fave things to do for your self-care routine. Shower or bath, get myself really clean, exfoliate, wash my hair, like get everything really clean. When I feel like I'm about to snap, like really go over the edge and just I feel really low, I just sleep. I'm like, okay, I'm going to sleep right now. It's like my emergency self-care thing. Like I'm just going to go to sleep. And when I wake up, I'll at least feel a little bit better. I also like to order food in. Sometimes I don't feel like I have the energy to make food for myself, or you even feel like, oh, I'm not worth it. Like it depends on how low you feel, but I do enjoy getting a nice meal in. That always makes me feel better. What made you so critical about yourself? I think my parents have very high and had very high expectations of me. And I always felt like my parents raised me with a strong desire to not impress them, to please them, I guess. I had a good relationship with my parents and I always wanted to please them. I never wanted to disappoint them. So it just became this cycle of nothing is ever enough. And would my dad be proud of me? And also I have, incredibly successful and siblings that are a lot older than me, but it doesn't feel like they're that much older than me. And it feels like I have to like compare to their life or the way that like, their trajectory. So I suppose that's it. And then also maybe a little bit of it is just nature. It's just how I am. Have you heard of a Korean skincare routine? If so, what are your opinions on it? Yes, I wanted to try it, but a lot of Korean skincare, as good as it is, like people say, for your skin, a lot of it has a lot of fragrance and alcohol, or a lot of the ones like I've seen on Soko Glam, and a lot of them are, not entirely cruelty free, which I don't always, I have some products like my Peter Thomas Roth that I don't think is cruelty free, but I would be comfortable slathering 10 layers of things on my face if they were more natural, but 10 layers of things with like preservatives and alcohol and fragrance, I just don't see how that can be good for me. But 10-step, doing it like doing the same routine, but using products that are maybe a little cleaner, that would be cool for me. Like I would definitely still use an essence and use a serum and stuff, but just make sure that it's products that I feel a little more comfortable putting on my face. Ghost on Your Back. Yeah, I like that song a lot. I wrote that in one night along with like 2 other songs. That's what happens when I go through a hard time. So I'm just waiting for some hit songs to come out, to come out of me, because that's the only productive way that I can really process this crazy thing. Fave fast food place. That's a great question. I love fast food. I love McDonald's. I also love Taco Bell. I recently tried Del Taco and they have fries. It's really good. In-N-Out is good. If you want a burger moment, it's good. The fries are the worst. But I think the king is McDonald's. What are your favorite fast food places? And if you don't like them, you can keep that to yourself, because we're fast food friendly on this channel. My skin is purging lately. Any recommendations on how to deal with that? If it's purging and it's like whiteheads, I would use clay masks. I have a Peter Thomas Roth sulfur mask. That's great. A sulfur cleanser will really like clean things up quickly. I mean, try to keep it clean with the makeup or minimal with the makeup. But sometimes, if you're one of those people that makeup doesn't really make you break out, you should be fine. Drink a ton of water. That will encourage everything to flush out faster. Advice for someone who desires a career path that your parents don't agree with. Honestly, as long as you work hard enough and you are able to financially support yourself, you can do whatever you want. Educate yourself about that career path, because your parents clearly are not going to be educated about it because they don't agree with it. So speak to people who have taken that career path and really educate yourself about it and commit yourself to it and be knowledgeable about it and go for it with 1,000%. That's what this tattoo means. 99, nothing less than 100, not even 99%, 100%. Any book or podcast recommendations? Yes, I'm not really a podcast person. The All Souls trilogy by Deborah Harkness. Crazy Rich Asians. I loved that book. After Dark and Sputnik Sweetheart by Haruki Murakami. The Curated Closet by Anushka Rees. That's nonfiction. The Book of Ikigai. That's another nonfiction. Ask and It Is Given. That's my favorite Law of Attraction book. That's by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And Sextrology. That's my favorite fun astrology book. You must have had some sad times when you felt like you disappointed your parents. How did you pick yourself up? When I expressed it to them, they're like, no, you didn't disappoint us. We still love you. I have very supportive parents, and they're very like emotionally, they want me to be in a good place. They're not intentionally hard on me. They just expect a lot of me, but then that's why I achieve a lot, because I am expected, a lot of it is expected of me. But picking myself up also, it's this vicious cycle. I just do better. And that's not always the healthiest, oftentimes not the healthiest thing to do. It's just like, I'll be better. I'll do better. Can't wait for Zodiac Signs in High School Part 2. I know. I've been doing so many readings and catching up on that. And then, but I'm really trying to film it soon. That's going to be my next video I get out to you guys after my vacation. I'm sorry, I should have just filmed both of them and then posted them one after the other. It's just, I really want to be happy and cheery and fun like I was in the previous one when I film it, and I just haven't been in that like entertainer mood, and I want to be that for you guys. What does your songwriting process look like? I always actually have a line or a few lines or a theme, like a title, like, you know, see a chandelier. I would be like, oh, chandelier, like, I want to swing from the chandelier. I want to swing from the, okay, let's write it. I always, before I start writing a song, there's a little seed, a song seed of inspiration. And then it all just comes out. It's something like, it's like a little vodka shot of what I want the song to say. Ghost on Your Back. It was about a girl who, you know, couldn't get over her ex. She was like, this man, this guy I was dating was still obsessed with his ex, like she was a ghost on his back. Ghost on Your Back. Cherry Cola was about a girl that was so sweet and fake that she just made me sick. Cherry Cola. Forbidden Fruit. Forbidden fruit is the sweetest kind. I had that line in my head for weeks. And then once I'm at the piano or once I'm, you know, with Gio writing the song, it just all comes out. And yeah. Wendy's is great. Wendy's is classic, man. Wendy's chili, Wendy's baked potato. Oh, I want Wendy's so bad right now. Oh, Wendy's is really good. How long does it take you to write songs or record them? To write a full song, probably, I've done it in as fast as 30 minutes and as long as like 2 months. Like we'll kind of figure out a song together and I know the theme of it, but I just can't think of the melody and and then I wake up and boom. That's how it was with Forbidden Fruit. The track was produced months ago. Months before I actually wrote the lyrics or anything. I was like, oh, this reggae track. It was originally going to be a song called, well, I won't reveal it, but it was going to be a song about this very fake, another fake girl who was way back in the day trying to like steal my boyfriend. That's always the problem. That's my curse. I'm like, everybody's always trying to steal my boyfriend. Not that it works, but I've just had this issue with these girls, Virgos, that are like, they pretend to be so innocent and then they try to swoop in. And it's like, what are you doing, man? Why don't you just, instead of being like secretive, just ask him, leave God before me, break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored. And then he can say no, instead of you just being shady. Anyway, it was originally going to be that song. And so Gio made this amazing reggae track and it was just awesome. And I wanted to do it justice and I couldn't figure out, I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe this is not what I want to write to it. And then weeks I would listen to it and nothing would come to me. And then I woke up and I had inspiration because his ex was kind of suggesting that there had been cheating going on, or that Gio and I were like, we were romantic when they were together. I don't know. There was some ugly things going around, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to write a song to piss this person off. She thinks that I'm somebody who goes after girls with boyfriends. I mean, boys with girlfriends. And I'm going to write this song called Forbidden Fruit is the Sweetest Kind. And I'm going to act like, yes, I love taking men. And I just like I like making stories. I like being a character and writing in character. So that song, I woke up one day, I was pissed and also inspired, and it just came out in a day. Can you give a general idea about how a full moon being in a particular sign should affect anyone? Well, a full moon is a ton of energy, and just think about the energy of that sign, and it's just so elevated. It's, you know, so Sagittarius is all about being spontaneous and being super honest and blunt and meeting new people, going new places, being out there. So it's just going to elevate that feeling. How do you know my feet are pretty? I'm going to block you, but first I'm going to say, I have a size 9 feet and I'm 5'6". They're very big. And also I have not polished my toes. One of my toenails has recently broken off. So actually, I don't have pretty feet right now. Do you and Gio live together in the new apartment? Nope, it's just me and Mochi. All right, Tyron, what's up? You sound like you belong on Game of Thrones, and you are going. Okay, couple more questions. Oh my gosh. Your Sunday live streams have become part of my weekend routine. You're one of those people I feel like I had great friends with. Thank you so much. And we also have connected on Instagram, so what's up? You are very charming when using a dress in Ghost on Your Back. When using a dress? I don't know what you mean. Get out of here. Yeah, everyone's like, what are you? How did you know you wanted to be an actress? Well, I went to school for music. I thought I wanted to be a singer. I thought I wanted to be a pop star. And, you know, just do that and have merch and sell out stadiums. And that would be fun, but that's, you know, that's not my ultimate dream anymore. I started doing theater auditions when in LA, and then I got Tuacahn, which was this 6.5-month contract in Utah that I did. And I just felt like I did when I was a kid, just in love when I used to do theater when I was a kid. And I wasn't worried about the plays on Spotify or who people were writing with. The pop scene here, especially with Berkeley kids, is just very competitive and for me, very toxic. And I don't really vibe with many of the people in that community, or like it's very much like all about appearances. Whereas theater, I think you have to really walk the walk. Like if you're not a good dancer or not a good actor, everybody's going to see you. Like you have to hone your skills. If you're in the pop world, a lot of it is just pretend. And I know Berkeley kids on Instagram that act so tough. Their captions are like, yo, yo, like, and they're all like not black either. So I'm like, why are you using like ebonics right now? It's just kind of like offensive. Like, I don't know. They act so foolish and they're like doing this pose and like just culturally appropriating left and right. And they're like, yo, it's Liddy, blah, blah, blah. And then in real life, they're like, hey, what's up? I just graduated Berkeley. Like it's superficial. And it was toxic for me. So once I did Tuacahn, I was like, this feeling, I have to chase it. I have to chase this feeling. And so that's what it is. Would you ever do a live piano stream or not your thing? No, I'm not good enough to just play piano on live stream randomly. Is YouTube your job? One of my jobs, one of my many jobs. What's your moon sign? Aquarius. Yeah, when people try to troll me with gross comments, like I am not afraid of that. I will acknowledge someone last time was like, what do you think about circumcision? And I'm like, I'll answer that. Like, what? You think I'm scared of answering a question about a pee-pee? Like, want any more tattoos? Yes, but I just don't know when. I'm not feeling the itch to get them right now, but I would love to do like a half sleeve up here. I'm back. Hello, Cole. What would you like to try but haven't yet? Living in Europe. Who's your favorite Kardashian / Jenner? Maybe Chris? Did you like Utah when you were here? Loved it. Loved it. Loved all of the delicious food. You guys have like the best. It's like the Midwest. It's like the second Midwest. Like fast food everywhere, custard, nice people, helpful people. Some guy pulled over and helped me change my tire. Just helpful people, and Zion National Park. Are you kidding me? How many exes do you have? 10, I think. Why does everyone have tattoos these days? I don't know. Why do men all have beards these days? I don't know, because they like it. I don't know. You were giving me Aries vibes. No, the only planet I have in my first house is Libra, actually. I think I'm giving you Aries vibes because the Sagittarius full moon is making me a blunt, slightly sassy woman today. Do all schools in America have drama / acting as a subject? No, and especially because they're cutting funding in the arts in a lot of our cities. So no. The Ogre Apple Cinnamon Challenge. I don't know what that is. Is that something vulgar that I'm going to look up on Urban Dictionary? Can Pisces and Leo work? Yes. Leo just needs so much more attention that the Pisces might even be so checked out about it. Like Leo needs that, Leo needs that reassurance, and Pisces expresses himself in a different way and is like, why do you need so much attention, man? How old are you? 24. Exercise vids helped. Really? I only had I don't know how many exercise videos I've even done, but thank you. What do you think about Australia? Awesome. A lot of my favorite YouTubers are in Australia. I'd love to visit. You guys have awesome animals and very big spiders. That scares me. Wichita, Kansas. What's up? Negative traits on Leo. You need to watch my dragging your zodiac sign video. People got real mad. I'm like, why are you just have a sense of humor? Favorite musical, Les Mis, or In the Heights, but like big time, like perfect musical, Les Mis. Favorite drink, non-alcoholic would be Coke, probably, or hot tea, or hot chocolate, but Coke. An alcoholic drink would be tequila pineapple. Favorite skincare brand, ooh, that's hard. I mean, La Mer, but I can't afford it. Big spiders, yeah, man. Taurus humor is so silly. Taurus humor is a lot of body stuff. They'll like pick you up and tickle you, and they use their whole body when they tell stories, and they're really silly. They're like big puppies. I like Taurus humor. Breathe. Oh my God. This is my street. I smile at the faces I've known all my life. They regard me with pride, and everyone's sweet. They say you're going places. So how can I say that while I was away, I had so much to hide? That song relates to me way too much because I have parents that I felt were pretty hard on me. Like, stop! Education-wise. And that song is literally me. Like, anytime I have to tell my parents anything that would disappoint them, I have an anxiety attack. So what are some of your favorite YouTubers and why? Emily Martinez. She is a singer who she has been on a bunch of cruise ship contracts, but she's a performer and just a really positive. I just love her. Emily Martinez. Amelia Rychek, I think is how you say her. I've never heard it right. Rychek. I'm gonna guess Rychek. She makes ethical, slow fashion, minimalism, capsule wardrobe stuff, decluttering. I love her decluttering videos. Like she'll declutter her bathroom. I also love Jordan Page, she just soothes me. Like she makes videos about like how to shop for a family with 7 kids. Like I don't even have kids. I'm not even married. Or like how to schedule your kids' summertime. I don't know why that's very soothing to me. So I like her videos. They're like very mom-based videos. I like videos about like taste tests between Dollar Tree and Target, or like which fast food, I saw one that I have to watch, which fast food place has the best coffee taste test, or like how to save money recently, because I like watching YouTubers that are also thrifty because it makes me feel not alone about like having to save money and being more conservative with my money. It makes me feel like, okay, this is like cool, and this isn't completely making me have a boring life because I can't afford to go here, whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. 3 more questions. If you could have a superpower, what would you be? Guys, you are asking some great questions today. It's usually just like, tell me about myself, which is fine, but it's usually just that. And I'm like, I don't have the brain power. Superpower. Ooh, it's hard. Either talk to animals or speak every language. I'd be able to speak every language. But then again, that would take away the fun, amazing process that is learning a language. So I would say talk to animals. And what will my parents say? Oh my God, yeah. Whenever I've sung that for an audition, I like tear up at that part. It's like too real for me. Woo! Remind me of Rachel Berry from Glee. People used to tell me that all the time. Song that expresses Taurians the most, in your opinion. This is a really good look for me. Maybe singing tips and roses and whispers on kittens, by the kettles and warm woolen mittens, my paper packages tied up with string. These are my favorite things. I just think of my favorite things and then I don't feel so bad. Yeah, because Taurian, that was a good one. High five. Taurians are all about material. They rule the material world and their possessions, and that makes them really happy. So a few of my favorite things from Sound of Music. Venus square ascendant. Yeah, you're going to be really attractive. You're going to be very attractive to other people. Probably very good looking. Favorite cartoon or cartoons? Sailor Moon and all the Miyazaki movies. I especially like My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Spirited Away. One more question. You should apply to be a Disney princess. I think I have too many tattoos to work at Disney, the park. And then I actually got an offer to be in a show to play Jasmine and Pocahontas. But I didn't take that contract for certain reasons. But yeah, I actually could have been Jasmine and Pocahontas. Favorite villain character? Yzma. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna answer this and then we're done. Songs that represent Sag and Aries. Aries is let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I've ever met, and you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. That's Aries. Not I'll make a man out of you, not that part, but like let's get down to business, that part. How many guys have you slept with? I don't know, honestly. Can't even count. Such a big old hoe. You didn't even ask how many girls I've slept with. Rude. Songs that represent Sag. Sag is, ooh. I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is. Maybe I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away. Yeah. You're stuck in an elevator. What song would you like to have playing? Probably something by the Doobie Brothers, like Listen to the Music, or it would get really annoying, but I do love that song. I should do a video on that. Ooh, thanks for the memories. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I said I wasn't going to answer any questions, but I like this. Capricorn song. Oh, I just got to make this video, I guess. But then I can't monetize it because I'm not allowed to sing stuff. That's so annoying. Cancer song. Oh my God, I said in a video what the cancer song would be. Cancer Moon. Oh, Cancer Moon is what if who I hope to be was always me, and the love I have if I was always free? What if all the things I've done were just attempts at earning love? Cause the hole inside my heart is stupid deep. John Bellion, Stupid Deep. Cancer Moon song. Hey, got a Leo girlfriend. Congratulations. You're a Sagittarius. That means you can handle it. So that's good. Yeah, I know. That song makes me like, just John Bellion in general. I've just been listening to him and just crying and being a complete mess. Okay, these last two questions, and then I'm done. Favorite movie and TV show. Favorite movie is probably Bridesmaids or Spirited Away. Favorite TV show is The Office. And my favorite zodiac sign, I'm going to say Scorpio. Okay. I will make this video about songs, okay? Favorite Kama Sutra position, the union of the monkey. Anybody get that? Anyway, good night, guys. I love you very much. You really cheered me up with all the song questions. I like came on here like, wah, and I feel a lot better. So love you guys so much. See you next Sunday. Talk to you soon. Ruben, I am going to block you real quick because you are weird. Okay, I'll be back soon. I'll be back next Sunday. Thank you, guys. Bye.